Nana Yakupane Kirian Ponyamye Amoye Amose
Quincy, what is it?
It's nothing, dear. I'm just thinking. You can go back to sleep.
Quincy? What is it?
Pussycat, what do you dare? And I think that is no
Mami, minisan.
Enijo, ofa nembila ngbo.
Stop! To the European hospital, quick! Can I see Dr. Forbison, please? Please tell him it's Quincy. It's urgent.
I'll inform the doctor, sir.
I'd be grateful if you'd hurry. It's urgent. Thank you. Is Dr. Kusi Dixon on duty, please?
At your operating theatre, sir.
Roger.
What brings you here, old boy?
Roger, you've got to do something for this child. She's sick. She's dying.
You know I can't, Quincy.
Damn it, Roger. A human being is dying.
I'll do anything for you, old boy. But you know the regulations.
Stop the rhetoric.
This is not rhetoric, Quincy. This is rules and regulations. And you know the consequences if I break them, my district commissioner.
All right. I'll give an undertaking. I'll accept the blame, Roger.
Nurse, please give the district commissioner a piece of paper.
Thank you, Roger. Do this for me, Roger. I know I can trust you. Thank you.
Sorry, old boy.
Sit down, please, Miss Roberts.
His Excellency and Mr. Sniper have been trying to speak to you on the telephone since yesterday, 6 times in all, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Miss Roberts, please sit down. Miss Roberts, do you believe in dreams?
How do you mean, sir?
Well, how seriously do you take dreams?
I may sound rather superstitious, sir, but I believe that every dream is a reminder of what had once happened or is to happen. They come in many forms, sir, but I believe that every man must learn to interpret his own dreams, sir. I hope, sir, that I have not in any rude manner sounded rather like a prophet, sir.
No, not at all, Mr. Roberts. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Bosenfield.
Quincy, where have you been? This is my 4th call since yesterday.
I went to the hospital, sir.
Well, aren't you well?
It's not me, sir. It's a child.
A child?
Yes, sir. I picked her up from Community D, sir. She was in a bad state. So she didn't make it.
I'm not quite with you, Quincy. You picked up a child from Community D? She was in a bad state. She didn't quite make it? I don't understand.
I'll explain later, sir.
Well, I've received some classified information about the association. Can you come over right away? The governor's getting anxious. Hello, Quincy? Are you still there?
I feel slightly ill, sir. I'd like to go home and rest a while. Can I make it first thing tomorrow morning, sir?
If it's malaria, you better take some quinine and be up pink and fit tomorrow morning.
Much obliged, sir.
Tomorrow morning, Quincy. Goodbye.
Good afternoon, Mr. Akroma.
Good afternoon, sir.
Well, I'm not here in any official capacity. I'm here to say how brave you and your followers have been, and to say I'm sorry. Sorry for what has happened to you and the people.
What have you done wrong, Mr. Bosenfield?
I'm sorry for your being here.
I don't understand any of this. But whatever it is, this place is not different from home. They're both prisons. But we have faith.
I appreciate that. I really do. I didn't understand you before. The feeling was different.
Can we now find a place on your bandwagon, Mr. Bosenfield?
I am sorry.
There are poor mothers languishing here.
I came to say I'm sorry and to...
Does that bring back the dead? Or heal our wounds? I don't bear you any grudge, Mr. Bosenfield. But I will not get up and embrace you
Just because you suddenly turned around behind this cage to say, I am sorry. I owe my people an apology.
Yeah, thanks for the sympathy.
If you excuse me. Good afternoon. Have you ever asked yourself who you really are, Mr. Bosomfield?
Penelope! Penelope!
Yes, Papa.
Come on, Penelope. Penelope. How are you, Penelope?
I'm fine, Papa.
I've missed you.
I miss you too, Papa.
How's Mommy?
She's fine.
Is Mommy still angry with me?
Mommy says you have a new wife.
It's not exactly so, Penelope.
When can we come back home?
Very soon, I hope. Mami Abokma. Do your school friends sometimes call you by your middle name?
No, Papa.
I named you after my mother, you know. And she's a very strong woman. Like you. Come, let me take you home. I went to pick up Mami Abokma from school. I thought I'd say hello. How are you?
Mommy, please say something to Papa.
Well, I thought I'd say hello. Your Excellency, I humbly take this liberty, most respectfully, to submit for your consideration the following issues. May I respectfully?
Aren't you well, darling?
Tired, just tired.
That's better.
Yeah.
Sit down and rest your feet while I get you a glass of refreshing water.
Most humbly admit at this juncture that since I assumed the office of His Majesty's District Commissioner for Accra, there have been moments in the recent past when I have deluded myself into believing Bosenfield.
Ah, Quincy. The idiots have taken to the streets again. Quincy? Quincy? Are you there? Damn it, Quincy, are you there?
That a man's struggle for what is his right could be denied him. I beg humbly to state that I may have been wrong in seeing it in that light. I humbly wish to state that recent experiences have crystallized certain issues in my mind. I therefore humbly beg to recommend for His Excellency's consideration a review of the existing instrument that governs His Royal Majesty's Gold Coast, and an introduction of a new instrument.
Thank
you. Sir, that shall reflect the genuine needs of my people. May I, sir?
Let me show you this one.
In the light of the aforementioned, also beg to recommend a review of the continued imprisonment.
Gorgeous. Very interesting.
Of Mr. Kwame Nkrumah and his compatriots. I humbly beg.
Could you get me an official letterhead, please?
To crave His Excellency's indulgence to consider the matters raised above.
Here it is, Quincy.
Thank you.
As urgent. I have the honor to be, sir, your most humble, obedient servant, Kwesi Arthur Bosenfield, DC.
I prefer a much longer veil to go with the gown, with lots of frills around the edge.
Naturally. Of course, of course. Master, I beg, make you no go out.
Thank you, Adunbum. But I want to hear them.
It's dangerous, Quincy.
I know it's not. But I do want to hear them.
Go! I'd like to assure you all that I'll pass your grievances to His Excellency the Governor for consideration. Thank you. Thank you all for your patience.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Please sit down.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
I have received your rather interesting note. You recommend changes that are quite fundamental. Although I couldn't agree with you more on the rather general nature of your note, I think I should like to be quite clear in my mind exactly what changes I might have to recommend to His Majesty's Office for the Colonies. For example, first you talk about, and I quote, "A man's struggle for what is his right cannot be denied him." How exactly do you mean, Quincy?
So, for instance, I think that while an African at school is taught the meaning of the scriptures in the Bible and the Quran, while he's taught to take pride in other people's values, he should, for example, know the meaning of the pouring of libations. I think a man must know where he comes from to help him find his bearings, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, when I was born, I was named Kwesi Atta Busmefi, and my name had meaning. Kwesi means a Sunday born, Atta means a twin. Busmefi means an illustrious ancestor is born again. Then I started school. I was christened. I began to learn the English language, along with all the values that come with it. And then I began to feel that, well, that my name was, well, perhaps the very sound of it was primitive, inferior. So I anglicized it. Kwesi became Quincy, Atta became Arthur, and Busmefi became Bosmanfield. What's in a name, Your Excellency? I feel like an alien in an ancestral home, like a man without heritage. I can't even relate to my own mother anymore. I suppose I know more about other people's values than what I can really call my own. Karl Marx, Napoleon Bonaparte, George Washington. Oh yes, you name it. Anything that is foreign to me and I will readily claim knowledge of and pride in it. Perhaps that's what makes me an intellectual. Enlightened, Your Excellency. But Your Excellency, who am I?
I see. Interesting. Quite interesting. Quincy, you have been part of the administrative machinery, and Mr. Ancom, your...
Akroma,
thank you, Akroma. He is aware of your importance within that administrative machinery.
Your Excellency, I am prepared to take responsibility for my actions.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I think that gives me a clearer picture. Thank you, Mr. Bosmanfield. That will be all.
Much obliged, Your Excellency.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Oh, Quincy. I understand you had an appointment with Mr. Cromer on Thursday.
Yes, Your Excellency, I did.
That'll be all. And thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Well, sir?
Well, Patrick, I can't say I'm really surprised. There seems to be what one might call an evolutionary change in the air.
I suppose you might be right, sir. May I be excused, sir?
Yes, Patrick, you may.
Good day, sir.
And Patrick?
Yes, sir.
I would hope that this issue might be handled more carefully from now on. You don't intend to take any action that might seem rash, do you?
Certainly not, Your Excellency. Good day, sir.
Oh, Patrick, do I understand that Mr. Cromer's following is based on tribal consideration?
Have you heard anything to the contrary, sir?
No, Patrick. Just thinking. That will be all.
Stop! What do you want?
I want to see Mr. Bosomfield. I work for Governor Office. Very important message from Governor.
He didn't sleep.
Oh, I see an important message from Governor. Here, a letter from the Governor.
Who sent you? Who sent you? Who sent you?
Get back to the bedroom.
The policeman is dead.
Ah!
Oh. Yes, sir. Constable, open the gate.
Who was it?
Mr. Bosomfield, sir. First, I think he won't come see you. Then we open the gate. Then he drive away.
Right.
Darling, what is it?
Nothing. Now go back to bed.
Quincy, what's happened to you? Who's done this to you, Quincy?
The casket.
What is this, Quincy?
The casket. I want it back.
This is ridiculous, Quincy.
The casket, Your Excellency. I want it.
I'll send for it then.
Where is it?
It's in the United Kingdom, of course. You know where it is.
When can I have it back?
Soon, I hope.
Let me pass. See.
Mad Bosofield kills Snapper. Read all about it. Know all about it. Know all about it. Read all about it. Read all about it. Be carried it all. Mad Bosofield kills Snapper. Mad Bosofield kills Snapper. Read all about it.
Saber machera mponyankopon dawase nanu monsona fon samafo dahomase manam homdo chera mpona dawroma ina kwesi atabus mafi babram mama won manam hom kriara ado chera mpona na dawroma ina indedie kwesi atabus mafire konensa menchi mara hom de shia no ye dani ye ineja pada nananum hona komada hon ibe bunu toto ba kwesi atamoba ana uri free there ija no ma akoto odan dunya baba nche bibinya ibere so totin na so so dinu wiso babo mai wale keka de abodam sa abodam nye de ere prewunchira ono onya abodam bi ono nana nsi awokwan inye wetu tama mediye wetu oni yo tam kronala na mediri di unkrei Sata obi nyim sendamba nananum samanfo ya adom twera mpo na adaroma menya mo wubi wa ono ma da santa se de se wo se ko a meta friend ara nyen onye she wonka na budwedo aso Denya manzi hun deye mama
to the ancestors whole libation tell them I'm coming back home. Colonial servant or prince of fortune, my black prince or Saberi man, come down to the roots of your soul. to the ancestors.